on that first down pass.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. He'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's got his big tight end. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
On the return, here's Turpin. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Give left side, here's Williams. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Second down, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 29.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Now Prescott. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 12.
Here's Prescott.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be 4th down. Prescott. That is Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Williams. Pass is caught by DJ Moore. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's complete to the rookie from Texas A&M. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears move out in front. The new score, 17-14. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams.
Williams pass complete to Luther Burden. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and a couple. Here's Williams now to throw. Duvernay with the grab. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
14 more yards.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Throwing again, Williams. Another one there for Burton. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains.
And he will score! Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second and 16 at the 29-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 43-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Second and inches. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This is intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah! What do you think? They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He's got room to the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down, Chicago.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Williams. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
15 more yards.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. This one taken in by Odunze. And he's into the end zone yet again. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. On play action, here's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. On the play fake. Dak. Flush to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Look at the big man go. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Prescott. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Williams will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Now Williams. To the right side. Caught by Burton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down Bears.
Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Williams to throw on 2nd down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's out left and complete to Burton. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
That's another Bears 1st down.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. Quick throw taken in. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
14 more yards.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to run with Swift, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Bears are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more.
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up. And we are underway from Atlanta. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Penix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. And looking to throw, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A play fake. Now Penix. Right back to Pitts again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Penix to the air once more. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 37 yards. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bengals nothing. Bradley Pinion.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. As he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. He's to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. He's got him in, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 74 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, there's no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten up. He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
A first quarter onside kick recovered. We like these, though. They keep us on our toes up here in the booth.
No doubt about that. You know that file that we tend to keep that says traditional, conventional? Those get torn up in a big way on that one, didn't they?
Absolutely. But, hey, it works. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
11. Here we go.
A gain of 15.
And passing here, Joe Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Again, it's Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First down. A gain of 15.
Here we go.
First down.
Here's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Second and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring.
At the Falcons.
And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. The ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. They'll throw with Penix. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
He'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnovers, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
11, Thomas. 11.
from the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off the points for themselves.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 10 yards there in the first down for the Falcons.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
25 more yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Now Penix sets up the screen to Robinson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
To the air, Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down. First and goal.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. Michael Penix in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Now it's Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Dropped by A.J. Terrell. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This taken in at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
16-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Looking deep here for Chase. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 71 yards. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
An extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Falcons 21. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Short throw caught by Pitts. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Falcons first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's complete to Mooney. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, Penix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
a tall
15.
task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Let's go. Set up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And looking to throw, Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Second and a couple.
Here we go. Here we go. Count. Play. Go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a second and 2.
Here we go. Set. 19. Tiger. 19. Hey, smash Bronco. Hut, hut.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. Facing a second and 6 from the 8.
Second and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
First down.
Now first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Check 70 Lion. Check smash. Check smash. Let go.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Robinson up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Set go. Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw here. Now Penix going to hold on to it. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. This is third and goal. He's back to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. They do tag on the extra point as well. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
11. Here we go.
To throw, Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. Here's second down.
11.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Open man is Higgins. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback. who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go.
Throwing, Burrow. Got a man open, it's Chase. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
11 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Here's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
The 7-yard line.
Now Burrow. And he's got it. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Burrow. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. McPherson on for the point after.
For the extra point.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Bengals 32, Falcons 28.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
For Cincinnati.
Now a hit and loose football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays?